She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Departure day.
Yay.
It is a beautiful morning here in St. John's. The weather looks great for our crossing. Yeah, now it's time to start the motors, get this boat out of here, get sailing. He thinks, Vilha thinks there might be some whales sighted off the coast, so we'll keep a lookout today. I know. All right, let's get out of here.
A big low-pressure system sat on Newfoundland for about a week solid while we were there. And while the weather conditions weren't ideal for us to leave, we kept busy preparing for our next ocean passage. But since we were quarantined to our vessel, we had to find other ways to get supplies and refuel.
Yeah, it'll be somewhere between 100 and 200 liters.
Now that we were in colder climates and used our diesel air heater aboard, we went through this fuel a little more. And speaking of the air heater, it turns out we had broken our latest essential item. So what's going on?
Well, I think our fuel pump died on our diesel air heater. Of course, it's like a day before we're supposed to depart. I don't think that's gonna happen. Our diesel air heater was not a success in fixing it. I think the fuel pump is bad. Couldn't get a new fuel pump, but we could get a whole new unit. And we got like a name brand Webasto unit. So it's being delivered to the dock right now. You're gonna go pick it up.
No.
All right, we got it.
Yeah.
Look at this. Let's take a look. Oh, I'm so excited.
Talk about quick delivery.
I know.
When did you order that this morning?
Just a few hours ago. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, all kinds of parts that come with it. Hey, look, there's the fuel pump we need.
Yeah. That's legit, actually.
This will be real good.
Wow.
Okay, we finished the installation of the diesel air heater. Now we're gonna do the first fire. Let's see how she runs. So I got everything plumbed up. We have the air intake, the cool air intake, pump here, which is much more legit than the last one. A new fuel filter they supplied. We have the ducting done. And then we have the wiring loom. It goes to the control panel. So let's go put some power to it. Actually, maybe we should read the directions first.
Ooh, we got heat. Feels so good.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
This unit is, you could tell, it's much more quality than the Chinese one. Like its start procedure is better, its display is better. The fuel pump actually works. So yeah, this is quality unit. And pumping out some really good heat, so.
It feels so much better in here already.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, we have that here. Yeah.
Hi!
Thank you so much. Well, we got it. The generosity of strangers. We had a guy come up to us when we were docking, and he asked if we needed anything, and we said, actually we do, because we can't go ashore, and there's a few items we need. So he went all the way to Best Buy, picked it up for us, and delivered it to us, which is just freaking awesome. So this is a battery charger for our GoPro. The charging cable fried, and so we can't charge it internally. So this way we can take the battery out, have an external charger, and we get an extra battery. So yeah. So thank you so much, Clayton, for coming and doing this for us. This is a huge help. Really, really love it.
And not only did he go out of his way to get our charger, he also traveled in like the worst weather to us. He said it was fine and very normal St. John's weather, but it's kind of cold and super rainy and windy. So, man, we really appreciate such generosity from a stranger, especially delivering in weather like this.
Again, the total generosity of strangers. The guy pulls up in his truck and we talk about what I need. He says, no problem, let me go get you water. So I threw 3 jerry cans in the back of his pickup truck, and an hour later he came back with water. So this is our water delivery. We have water, we have fuel. We're set.
Alright. Well, we are down to 23% in our batteries, and we tried to hook up to shore power, and I think it was 15 amp. We have a 30 amp plug, so that was slightly disappointing. But we're going to run our generator, which we don't usually do, but it's been raining and cloudy and overcast for like 4 days solid, 3 days, I don't know. So we're gonna see if our generator can help us out here.
All right, getting our electric on. There's 800 watts there. So yeah, we have positive about 60 amps in right now. Panda, go ahead.
Thank you for the cake. We have a discussion and I guess the caramel stuff, drinking stuff. What was that? What was that?
And that's our boat neighbors on Sailing Vilja, an inspirational family who had circumnavigated the world on their way back to Norway. And you can read about all their wonderful stories on their blog.
The coffee, it's called whipped coffee. So it's just soy milk, and then you could like mix it all together, of course. But that, yeah, whipped part is just coffee and sugar, and then like whipped up with some hot water real quick. Thank you guys for all the treats yesterday. That was so kind of you. Really warmed our hearts.
You know, that was the meeting. Okay, thanks. The cake is delicious.
They're so nice, man. They sent us like this little treat yesterday, a coffee and some and this like really good, what was that? It was like a
well, they said pudding.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pudding cake thing, drizzle with some whipped cream, and oh, it was glorious.
So good.
And they also gave us some guidebooks and charts to lend, to borrow, whatever, for Greenland and Iceland.
So we returned the favor and we gave them some whipped coffee, and I made some banana bread the other day and they seemed to like it. So it's good. Feels good to exchange warm gestures back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we're gonna make some good coffee. This is the Korean whipped coffee. I think it's called Hidalgo coffee or something like that. And the day before departure to Greenland, we are blessed with absolute sunny skies and calm conditions today. Last like 3 days have been solid rain, windy, cold, generally miserable. So this is a good way to let the boat dry out, and I'm gonna enjoy some time on deck today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and we don't have too much more prep to do. Panda, you already cooked all your food. So we have food prep. The boat is pretty much ready. I just have to, I think, add some engine oil and just check the engine. And then, yeah, I think set up the inner forestay. I still need to figure out the spinnaker rigging. And yeah, maybe sew the canopy up in spots. Yeah, it'd be a nice day. Departure day!
Yay!
It is a beautiful morning here in St. John's. The weather looks great for our crossing. So we've had a nice lazy morning, had some coffee with Vilja, another boat that is also departing to the same place we're going. So yeah, now it's time to start the motors, get this boat out of here, get sailing.
I'm excited.
And he thinks, Bill thinks there might be some whales sighted off the coast, so we'll keep a lookout today. I know. All right, let's get out of here. Our little Panda is tucking away all the fenders in the locker. We're just waiting, a supply ship's coming through the cut, so we're gonna wait out here until they do so, and then we can proceed out.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Bye, St. John's.
Wow, what a glorious day to depart. Beautiful.
Time passed quickly under quarantine, and the weather improved like someone flipped a switch. We were sad to miss out on exploring Newfoundland, but with no end to the lockdown and a great weather window ahead, we were excited about our unexpected journey to Greenland, where we would be allowed to roam free again. And then you say dolphins! Oh, they're right there! Whoa! Hi, guys! Wow! They're so cool! They're white! They're like panda!
Come play with us, dolphins. Catch us some fish. We suck at fishing.
Whoa, they're so cool! Yeah! Whoa, look at them all! Oh my gosh, look at them! They're jumping! Holy shit! I just love seeing dolphins when we first start our journey. It's such good luck. And these ones have been super playful. I've never seen dolphins like just completely jumping out of the water. The ones down south would like to play on the bow a little bit more, but these ones are really fun and active. Where'd they go?
Oh! We have spotted some orcas. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, look at you. Just beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's like a smaller one. Oh, and another one.
Wow!
Oh. Wow.
That was unreal. I would have never thought I would see orcas. And they're massive, like way bigger than I thought they were. Like I think the size of their dorsal fin is the same size as me. Like going like this above the water. They're so cool.
Dang.
spectacular. Oh my gosh, I love when we are able to fly the spinnaker. It is so nice. Peaceful, calm day. Doesn't get any better than this. We got to see pods of dolphins and orcas. Sun's been out, no clouds. Oh, it's wonderful. Great way to start this trip. Good evening. I've had a really awesome shift. We're still under spinnaker, and we did a middle of the night spinnaker jibe, and our teamwork couldn't have been better. That's our first time doing that. I think we were really apprehensive about flying the spinnaker at night, but we did great. Lighter winds, I guess it's not too bad. So there's a comet out there. And that thing is just gorgeous. I'm falling in love. It's been, I guess, out since sunset, and just watching its progress down the sky. And the stars are extremely beautiful tonight because there's no moon. And can't get any better than this. So we're doing about like 5 knots. And we got about 12 knots from our port aft quarter. And yeah, smooth sailing so far.
Well, I'm just starting my watch. It's like 8 p.m. ship's time. The sun is still pretty dang out as we're getting further north. These days are long, but we're about 600 miles to Greenland, and I would have to say I wouldn't have expected the weather to be this calm. Like, we've been downwind spinnaker sailing for the last 2 days, and here's spinnaker flying away. She's beautiful. So tonight, it looks like the winds are gonna pick up, maybe 17 knots true wind. I think that's kind of the upper limit for us flying our spinnaker. So we'll just monitor it, and we can always roll it in and then fly the head sail instead. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, this time of night, it starts to get chilly, starting to bundle up. Like in the day, it's really pleasant. We've had like shorts and not quite t-shirt, but like shorts and hoodie weather. But at night, oh man, it gets cold. So we put on everything and then just sit in the cockpit and try to stay warm. Yeah, looking forward to another night shift. Looking forward to more stars, the sunset. Just really happy we've had like 2 good days. Nice, pleasant, sunny days. When we came up the coast, it was like mostly fog and rain, and like sailing in fog consistently just gets really tiring. Like, not only is the visibility sucks, but everything is so damp, and it's just it's a mess. But days like today, this is just epic. Fun times. So the spinnaker got wrapped around itself. First time we ever had a problem flying a spinnaker like that. It was because we accidentally jibed because the autopilot turned off, which happens sometimes. So here's Panda coming back from the bow after the work that she did. Hey, good work up there, Panda.
Yeah, thanks for the quick help. Holy shit.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All of a sudden Eva turned off and I was actually looking at the sail anyway. I stuck my head out the side of the cockpit to just get a good look because I saw a few things on the radar and I was just getting a good look like I usually do. And then all of a sudden the sail started like acting strange and then I'm like, oh, this is so weird. And then I look at the thing and it was going to standby. I was like screaming at the sail like, no, like don't, too much. And then I realized too late that it was already jibing. And I tried to correct it and it just got all tangled up there and I had to scream, but I pleaded for Darren because it's not something you could do by yourself, that's for sure. I'm like shaking because I was like so worried that when I got up there that the sail was actually like ripped.
Yeah, me
too.
It looked like it was like twisted and it looked like a seam had like gone through itself somehow.
It was so strange looking.
But no, it just somehow like turned around 180 degrees at the top. Then it just was like a twisted lollipop going up. So anyway, it's easy with the stuffing sock that's on it. So we were able just to stuff it and then untwist it and then launch it again. And that just took like a couple minutes. So no big deal. And Eva is working again. I guess she wanted to not participate as crew for a few minutes. But she is back. We're back on course.
So as it would turn out, we decided to turn on the motor because all this rain has showed up and we don't know if it'd be shifty winds and feel more comfortable at night if we took the spinnaker down. So after accidentally driving it and fixing it and putting it back up, even though we have the wind to fly it, we're just feeling a little uncomfortable in the current conditions to continue flying it at night. So we decided to turn on the motor and be a little more safe and comfortable with these conditions. I feel like my shift has been super eventful. Actually, that's like the second night in a row. 2 a.m. is like the time for events. But yeah, just gonna continue to watch the radar and keep on trucking.
Pandas and Papa like the bear. So we're the only two sailboats in the harbor, in the whole entire harbor.
Oh, heat mode. It turns red. Right now it's just gonna go on right now all the time.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It's been so cold. Fish are friends, not food. Oh,
Oh, look at that.
feel the drive.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
Feel the drive.
Like feel the temperature.
Is Greenland another time zone?
Probably.
And we couldn't get it up for the life of us.
Spot the